play this week? Or?
He's getting closer, yeah. He no contact. I mean, he was there today and took some contact, so hopefully he has a good response tomorrow. So getting close.
You've been up here for a couple months now. How much have you seen with one practice with Levshunov? What his game's done since you came to Chicago?
Yeah, progress, right? I think he obviously missed camp, so kind of a little bit of setback there. But it looks like he's up and running now. And thought today he handled himself well, and it was pretty intense practice, but he handled it well.
Where did you see improvement with him, or have you seen improvement with him?
I think just his overall game in terms of how he's gapping up on guys. He's a smooth skater, but it seems like his intensity and decision making has improved in terms of when he's under pressure, right? So coming from college to the pro level, if it's AHL or not, it's a different pace of the game. And then today was a good step for him too to be up here.
What are you specifically looking to accomplish with him in his time here?
I think the biggest thing is just getting him up, just to get a feel for how it is at the NHL level. Practices is a good day. We have 2 practices here, so just get him to feel how that is and how when a day like today looks like, and just get a feel for it and take that with him.
And was there a discussion about we just want to give him a taste, not put him in any games, or that just a foregone?
He's gonna practice with us as of now, and then go from there. Yeah.
What did you think of the trip Slaggert had? All 3 games. I know he had the early goal against Florida, and then the reward to put him up with Connor too.
Yeah, really. I mean, he was good all 3 games. He plays the same way. I think it doesn't matter who he's playing with. If it's up and down your lineup, he gives you the same effort. He gives you the same game no matter what. And really positive start for him. And hopefully, he should build off of this and be. Be happy where he's at, but also make progress, keep getting better here.
Is it nice to see him effective on the penalty kill too?
Yes, yeah, he's been really good there. Obviously down in Rockford as well. But yeah, that's one of his attributes he can bring to this group as well.
Along that same vein, I mean, Nazar has not been on the ice for any goals against in the penalty kill in like over a month. What has he done well in that role?
Similar to Landon, just the ability to get pressure on the puck and even on the forecheck, right? Like it seems like when they're on the ice, they're dangerous to break up plays in the neutral zone, but their pressure on the puck with both of them is probably the most noticeable thing.
He mentioned a couple of games in Milwaukee earlier this year where he and Landon had like several short-handed breakaways per game. Are you excited about the idea of playing them together and maybe they could do that up here?
Yeah, that was wild. I was there for those games, right? I think they had like 5 breakaways and they scored on 2 of them, and kind of had one against Carolina too, right? We got them on the ice together against Carolina in that game, and it was pretty close on that one as well. So, yeah, that's something we're looking for.
How much does Nazar's speed play into how effective he is as a penalty killer?
Yes, that's a big part of it, right? Just because, and both of them again, but I think especially with Frankie's kind of like sneaky fast. He doesn't look like he's motoring, but all of a sudden he just takes off, right? So. That's a big help especially the way we kill. We want to be pressure up the ice and pressure, so I think that helps a lot.
You've talked about playing on your heels in a couple of recent games. Any adjustments that need to be made on offense, like in terms of structure, that won't put you in those situations as much?
Well, I think part of it is our forecheck. I thought against this in the third period against Tampa, in the third period against Florida, even though it was kind of lopsided at that point, our forecheck was really good, and you notice a big difference when we're doing that. When we do get in on the forecheck and we stick to our structure and we stay connected, we get some zone time. So I think that's a big part of it, and that's kind of defending on the front of your foot with your forecheck is a big part of it.
We all silly like the mayor.